we are royal.
We will do what's right.
We will do what's right.
Because we are chosen.
Because we are chosen.
We will love with all our might.
We will love with all our might. Oh, oh, oh.
We are royalty.
Oh, oh, oh.
The King has chosen you and me.
Oh, oh, oh.
We are royalty.
Oh, oh, oh.
The King has chosen you and me. Because we are royal.
Because we are royal.
We will do what's right.
We will do what's right.
Because we are chosen.
Because we are chosen.
We will love with all our might.
We will love with all our might. Oh, oh, oh.
We are royalty.
Oh, oh, oh.
The King has chosen you and me.
Oh, oh, oh.
We are royalty.
Oh, oh, oh.
The King has chosen you and me. Sing it out!
Jesus!
Is our King,
Jesus!
loves you and me.
Jesus!
Is our King,
Jesus!
loves you and me.
Jesus!
Is our King,
Jesus!
loves you and me.
Jesus!
Is our King,
Jesus!
loves you and me.
Oh, oh, oh.
Let's sing!
We are royalty. Oh, oh, oh. The King has chosen you and me.
Once upon a time, in a royal land far, far away, the evil Queen Malice kidnapped the King of Erenwyn and hid him in her enchanted forest. Refusing to allow the evil queen to take over the kingdom, the king's humble child Callan and brave knight Aeslin set off to rescue him. They faced many challenges along the way, and the evil queen did not make it easy. She put poison water, hot lava rocks, and even a fire-breathing dragon in their path. But Callan and Aeslin fought their way past each challenge. After working with the evil queen to bring peace, Callan and Aeslin rescued the king from deep inside her lair and brought him safely back to his throne, where he could rule the kingdom for many more years. The people of Erenwyn had never been so happy. They held a huge celebration that lasted for several days. Even the king left his royal throne to join in the dancing. Fighting through the crowds of people, Callan and Aeslin managed to find each other.
Ace, over here, over here.
Finally, there you are, Cal. These parties celebrated your father's return and you saving the kingdom. Oh, it's kept us so busy. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You should come up with this invention that helps us communicate with each other when we're not around. Carrier pigeons are way too slow.
Oh, that's a good idea, Princess. A device that you could carry with you while walking and talking from different locations. Ooh, I could call them the walking and talking thingamajigs.
Or walkie-talkies for short.
Well, that's pretty catchy. Well, what was it that you wanted to see me about so fast?
So, you know the big announcement that my father was gonna make? The day he was kidnapped?
Oh, yeah, and?
Well, that day he was gonna tell the kingdom that when I was ready, I'd be taking my mother's throne. And because I showed such bravery and wisdom on the quest, he said I was ready.
Wow, Cal, that's really great news. I'm so happy for you. And you deserve it. After everything you've been through during the quest and rescuing your father and saving your kingdom, I'm happy for you, Cal.
But I never thought that my father, the king, would show me such love. Especially how sad he was after my mother's death.
Do you think you would have a hard time being humble if your dad was the king? Viewing others as if they're better than you is not really easy for anyone, but especially when you grow up in a fancy castle.
Good day to all of my children. I am King Jesus, and I'm so excited to tell you a true tale that happened long, long ago. You can read it for yourself in the best book ever. Do you know what book that might be?
The Bible!
Yes, indeed. If you want to hear a story from the Bible, then let me see you click on your listening ears.
Click, click.
Now don't forget to put on your special eyes.
Zoop, zoop.
You look ready to me. Once upon a time, there was a queen named Bathsheba. Queen Bathsheba was married to King David. She was kind and loved her family very much. But King David was very old and about to die. They were going to need a new king soon. God had chosen Queen Bathsheba's son, Solomon, to be the next king. But she got news that someone else was trying to be king instead. This was not good news. Let me hear all of you say, "Oh no!"
Oh no!
Queen Bathsheba knew she needed to talk to King David and tell him what was going on. So she went in to see the king and kindly told him what was happening. King David loved God and wanted to do the right thing, so he made Solomon the new king. Let's all cheer for King Solomon! King Solomon was so thankful for all that his mom had done. He loved her so much that he did something very kind for her. King Solomon had a special throne for his mom placed right beside his. No other queen mommy had ever had her very own throne. Queen Bathsheba was one special royal mommy. We can be kind to our mommies and everyone we know. Let me hear you say this after me. I can
I can
be kind.
be kind.
You've got it. Great blessings will come to all my children who remember what we learned today. Have fun in the kingdom and know that I'm always here when you need me.
You know, it really is the greatest news, Cal. I know that you and your father will rule the kingdom with great humility and wisdom. Oh my goodness, speaking of your father, I better get back to guarding him. Okay, I'll catch up with you later.
I thought she'd be more excited for me. After everything we went through, and she's even my best friend. I just figured, I see. She did everything as much as I did on this quest, and I got the throne because of it. She didn't even get anything. I have to come up with something to give her some blessing. Think, Cal, think. What can I give her? Oh, I've got it! I can't wait for Ace to get here. She's gonna be so excited.
Princess, this better be important. What's the emergency? Are you okay?
There's no emergency. I just wanted you to get here faster.
So, there's no danger.
Nope.
No fire-breathing dragons?
Definitely no.
Okay, good. But what is so important?
I was thinking, my father gave me the throne,
Yeah.
but you didn't get anything. You've been so humble and helped me on this quest. If it hadn't been for you, I would have never been able to rescue my father.
Well, what are you saying? And, hey, what are you hiding behind your back?
This. My father and I have officially decided that you are going to be part of the royal family.
What? I don't know what to say, Cal. What an honor. Oh, and you know what this means? We're gonna be
Sisters! I'm so excited! I'm gonna tell the royal carpenter to build us bunk beds. I'm so excited.
Okay. Yes, awesome. Let's discuss the plan about bunk beds. I figured I'd get my own room. After all that time we spent together on the quest, and that snoring you do.
Snoring? Hold on. I don't snore. What are you talking about?
Okay. We'll discuss that later. We've got a party to get back to. Come on.
Okay, you're right. We have a lot to celebrate.
Callan and Aiselin rejoined the celebration and danced until their legs couldn't move anymore. The entire kingdom of Erenwyn was restored to its previous condition, and everyone was full of joy because they knew how blessed they were to have such an amazing kingdom ruled by a humble king. Just like Aislinn became the member of the royal family, we are all part of God's royal family, and that's why I've told you this tale. Sometimes we need to be reminded of how God reigns over everything and how He blesses us when we have the attitudes He wants us to have. Now, I am pleased to tell you that King Asher, Calin, Aislinn, all the villagers of Erenwyn, and even Queen Malice lived happily ever after. The end. There's a story in the Bible of a king named David. He ruled the land of Israel and had many sons. As he was getting older, the time came for King David to give his seat on the throne to one of them. His oldest son, Adonijah, let being the son of the king get to his head. He was full of pride and decided to make himself king. He got his own horse and chariots and had men run in front of him wherever he went. Adonijah thought he was better than everyone else, and he wanted to show the people of the kingdom that he deserved to be king. David had another son named Solomon. His mother, Queen Bathsheba, heard what Adonijah was up to. She knew that she needed to act quickly and bravely. You see, King David had promised her that their son Solomon would be the next king of Israel. Queen Bathsheba went to see King David, who was sick in his room. She filled him in on all that Adonijah had done and reminded David of his promise to her and to God. David listened to Bathsheba and made a decree for his son Solomon to rule as king. Before he died, King David told Solomon to be strong and that if he obeyed God, he would always have success. Instead of doing things his own way, Solomon was humble and did what his father asked. Queen Bathsheba did the right thing by reminding David of what he had promised. Because of this, she saw her son become the next king of Israel. King Solomon then blessed his mother by asking for a second throne to be placed beside his. He knew he would need the help and advice of his mother, so he honored her, making her the first queen to sit by a king on the throne. Viewing others as better than ourselves is not always easy, but we can be sure that we are blessed when we are humble.
I need you close, close, close to me. When I'm sad, you're here with me. Help me do what's right. Give me strength. When I'm proud, Jesus, help me see. We're blessed and always will be sons and daughters of the King. We're royalty. We're blessed and always will be sons and daughters of the King. We're royalty. You are forever our King. I wanna show your love. I'm loved by you. Purify my heart.